Yay. Okay. I think I could just play this at full blast. Because this never gets louder than... I don't know, maybe it does on a different screen? No, it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, this all seems pretty normal. Alright, cool. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between and off the spectrum. My name is Prince Kitsune, and today I am here with Pokemon Champions. I don't know if you know this. This game came out like months ago. And to say that I haven't played it would be incorrect. I have played it enough to get a team set up, and amongst other things. But I haven't played it very much, and I figured I might as well bring it to stream. I've kind of been wanting to do this for a while, and it just seemed like a good time. How do I shout the bleach? I'll be back very soon. Why did I read that out loud as if you could hear me? I was about to be like, oh yeah, no problem, but I just realized that you messaged that right before I started the stream, so They're already gone. Good luck with washing the bleach out. Don't get any in your eyes. That'd be no bueno. Anyway, if you're watching the if you're reading the title of the stream, you would see that there's a very specific reason that we are playing Pokemon. Is because of this guy right here. I don't know if you noticed, but he kind of looks like me. We're family, I guess you could say. I don't know. I completely forgot I need to get Pokemon Champions. Yeah, you should. I'm glad they added a game where everyone can just battle. That's the best part. It's fun and you just battle without having to buy. Yes, you don't have to buy this game. This game is free to play, and they do give you a lot of stuff for free in order to help make your team. But you know, you get a lot of it just from playing the game too, which is what I'm trying to do today. Also, hello, Menace. How you doing? I don't know why I always feel awkward when I like just immediately start reading someone's chat as if I'm like having a conversation with them, even though I haven't said hi. That's just a personal thing. I don't know if I'll ever get over that. I always do that, I feel like. Anyway, I've really liked this guy for a long time. I have always kind of, you know, like been around competitive Pokemon. I've played it for a very long time, but never took it all that seriously. At some point, I realized I kind of like making teams more than I like battling. So I just kind of started doing that and then not playing very often. But considering, you know, this game lets you make teams pretty easily, and then battling is the way that you make teams easier, because it gives you more resources to make teams. I figured I should probably just do it. So I made a team. I made a team around this guy. I'll kind of go into it. I know like not everybody might be super into how Pokemon works. Whoops. So I'll just go like into a very casual battles, or you can just mess around with silly team compositions. I don't know if there's like an online. I feel like most of it's laddered, but what you can do is you can definitely do that with individual people. So like in the battle tab, there is casual battles. Okay, cool. I couldn't remember because I only pay attention to ranked. Season ends in 24 days. Really, the new season just started. It's like a month. Yeah, I don't know if casual battles are for fun. I feel like a lot of people will probably still try hard in them, but you can do whatever you want. Honestly, you could try hard to do silly things to rank too if you want to. Or private battles against specific people. Online competitions. What's going on here? There's an event going on. Monthly challenge series. Oh, just a challenge ladder. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to do the regular ladder. Ranked battles. Now, I want to go over the team, and I will do that in just a second, but I just want to remind you first, whether you're watching now or in the future, if you've not done so already, please hit the buttons. You know the ones, the YouTube buttons, like button, subscribe button, bell as well. Whether you're watching now or in the future, and if you are watching in the future, please comment too, because I would like to hear from you. Yeah. So, just to give... Sorry, I wanted to grab my drink. Ah! That's not good. Whoops. You can guess what happened just now. I want to grab my drink. Ah! I spilled it on my lap a little bit. That's too bad. Here. Give me just a second to clean that up. I'll go BRB for a sec. Damn it. All right, we're back. Oh gosh, that was unfortunate, but you know, whatever. I have a much weirder setup when I am sat at my desk to play Switch games. I'm like turned at a 90-degree angle, which means my drink is behind me, so it's hard to put it. I just accidentally like juggled it, trying to turn around and put it back. All right, so anyway. The team. Sorry. I did this to myself. I'm like putting my headphones back on. I'm wiping off the controller. All right. So the team is built around Zoroark, my warrior. Zoroark. Oh gosh, it's a silly name. Most of my names are really silly because I don't put that much thought into the naming conventions for my teams. I just kind of do them. I just kind of make them. But the whole idea, Zoroark has a very specific ability. Unfortunately, it's the only ability that it can learn, called Illusion. So the whole point of Illusion, the Pokemon enters the battle disguised as the last Pokemon in its party. It reverts to its last appearance when it takes damage from a move. So basically, the whole point of Zoroark is to hide it. Make your opponent think that you're using something else, and then trick them. Whoops. I don't want to do that. Trick them. So there's a couple things that I'm meant to do. Basically, I can't see. Why can't I see? Come on. You don't have items in this menu. You can't see the item. Whatever. So basically, you see that item that I have right there. That item is called a Choice Scarf. There we go, Choice Scarf. Which means it makes my Pokemon a lot faster, but it can only use the first move that it clicks. Unless I use this little move called Trick. God, navigating this is going to take some getting used to. I'm so bad at navigating menus. Trick is a move that allows you to swap your held items. So I can swap my held item with any Pokemon, and which means I lock them into a singular move. Does give them a speed boost, but they can only use the same move over and over and over again. So long as they have that item. I mean, they switch out and they can choose a different move, but they can't get rid of the item unless they have Trick or something like that as well. Okay? That's not the point, really. That's just like a trick that I can do. These two things are the point. Okay? So Taunt allows me to... Okay, wow. Gives the target the taunted status. Doesn't do anything. Mental. So Taunt means you can only use attacking moves. If you're taunted, you can only use an attacking move. So for certain Pokemon that don't like to attack, that like to use support options, you can do this. And if I'm surprising the other team, this is a very effective thing to do. Taunt their support Pokemon so they can't set up their strategy the way that they want to. Getting the surprise turn 1 could be the thing that allows you to snowball and kind of take the whole game the rest of the way through. Will-O-Wisp is a nice little move. Will-O-Wisp burns the target. A burnt Pokemon is going to have an automatically lowered attack stat. It's like halved. So any Pokemon that I want to diminish their attack, I can surprise them with a burn. Now, Will-O-Wisp doesn't always hit. Accuracy is 85%, which is not the best, but, you know, I just need to hit once. And then Shadow Ball is just to do damage. Okay? But, remember, like it says, it disguises itself as the last Pokemon in my party. Now, in VGC, you pick 4 out of your 6 Pokemon to bring to an individual battle. But the last Pokemon I have in my party here is Farigiraf. So this thing has a couple of good things about it, but the reason that I'm disguising my Zoroark as this is because of this little ability here, Armor Tail. So this opponents are unable to use priority moves against the Pokemon or its allies. So any move that has heightened priority in order to get the speed advantage and, you know, take turn 1, be able to stop me from doing certain things. Fake Out, which is an automatic flinch move, but only on turn 1, right? You can't do that when Farigiraf is on the field. But if Zoroark looks like Farigiraf, the opponent will think that they won't be able to use priority moves even if they can. Because the way that it works is you have to click the move, and then if Armor Tail is in effect, then the move fails. because if you switch this in the middle of the turn and then they have already selected a priority attack, it's just going to fail, right? So having this out means they'll already think that they can't use Fake Out, which is awesome. Even though they can. And even if they get that right, they can't Fake Out Zoroark anyway because it's a ghost type and it's immune to it. So yay. And then the other thing is that this Pokemon just sets Trick Room. So Trick Room is a nice little move. Nifty. Trick Room status for 5 turns. Okay. Trick Room reverses the turn order, so slow Pokemon go first. Zoroark is really my only fast Pokemon. The rest of this team is built around this guy because I'm bringing this to every fight pretty much. I have to bring this, you know, to any fight with Zoroark because otherwise Zoroark is going to be just hiding as something wrong. Maybe not wrong, but something less useful, less convincing. Does that make sense? Cool. Sorry, I'm just putting... It also has a couple moves. I mean, it has Protect to protect itself. It has Psychic just to do some damage. Skill Swap is related to another Pokemon that we have in our team. We might as well go over there. This guy. The Tyranitar is also kind of the core of this team. A lot of other teams are running good Fire-type Pokemon right now, like Charizard, with the Sunny Weather, which is good for Fire types, right? I have a Rock-type who can use Sandstream ability to set up Sandstorm. So it's a Rock type, which is super effective against Charizard and every Fire type pretty much. It doesn't have a secondary type that protects it. And I get to fight it with the Sand. The reason I have Skill Swap is because it allows me to switch the abilities, but I can use this on my own Pokemon. So if I use this from Fergaraf to Tyranitar, then I can reactivate the Sandstream ability and still keep Armor Tail on my side of the field. And then I can just swap it back if I want to do that. So I can cycle that, you know, without doing anything else. Now, Tyranitar also has, you can see a little stone there. Come on. Show me the thing. There it is. It also has a Mega Stone, so it can re-up and reset the Sand by Mega Evolving. But it's not the only Mega on my team. So let's go through it real quick. Protect. Knockoff just knocks off the other Pokemon's item, which is very useful. Although if I switch someone's Choice Scarf onto it, I don't want to knock that off. But it's still a good Dark type attack. Rock Slide hits both opponents are really good. Best Rock type attack. And then Ground type Stomping Tantrum just does damage. Now the other Mega that I have, Mega Mawile. And this is the other Pokemon that this team is based around. Another slow Pokemon, another good Trick Room Pokemon. Like I said, all my Pokemon are slow. Just really good coverage. Fairy and Steel, really good attacks. Sucker Punch gives it a priority option if it needs it. Swords Dance just allows it to do damage. It doubles its damage output. But I have to use a turn to use it, obviously. And then it gets Intimidate, but it gets a power boost when it Mega Evolves. Intimidate is a nice little ability that allows you to weaken the attack of any Pokemon that you switch into. And it works on both Pokemon, which is cool. And then I also have Incineroar, which is the premier Intimidate user. So I have 2 Intimidates and I have Burn. There are certain Pokemon that are immune to Burn. Or sorry, immune to Intimidate. Based on what their abilities are. So if I want to weaken an attack, you know, base Pokemon that has an ability that is... Hey, what's up? See, how you doing? Playing Battle Cats? I'm playing Battle Animals. Similar stuff. But yeah, there are certain Pokemon, King Gambit is the most obvious one, that have abilities that actually turn Intimidate against you. So if that comes out early, I could use Zoroark and burn it. So I don't have to worry about using Intimidate. But, you know, Incineroar does a bunch of other things. Fake Out, like I was talking about earlier, flinches. And it has priority. So you go first, you hit a Pokemon, you take its turn out for the turn. Flare Blitz just does damage. Parting Shot allows you to switch out. It also reduces attack and special attack, so I have the ability to, again, in another way, lower people's attack. That's what makes Incineroar so good. He just lowers your attack over and over again, goes in and out, cycles Intimidate, cycles Fake Out, cycles Parting Shot. Ridiculous. And if he needs to stay on the field, Helping Hand allows him to boost the power of an ally's move by 50% during a single turn. So if I want to make sure something kills, I can use that as well. And that's pretty much it, except I have this guy here. So in games where I don't really need to bring Zoroark, which won't be, honestly, most of them, and I only need to bring one of Tyranitar or Mawile, I can bring this guy. He's just a support while Trick Room is up. Rage Powder allows him to redirect attacks to himself so that I can keep the Pokemon that does damage from getting hurt. Pollen Puff allows it to... This is a cool move. When you use on an ally, it restores health instead of dealing damage, but it does damage if you use it on something else. So that's what it does. It does that. It also can put things to sleep. Friend Guard also reduces the amount of damage that your allies take, so this thing is just there for support. If I only need one of these two, but I need to buff them up, so it'd be Farigiraf, Incineroar, and then one of these two, and then that, right? Or I'd go that and Incineroar probably, and then one of these two, and then Farigiraf. Once he's done his job, I'll switch him out and blah, blah, blah. That makes sense? Cool. We're going to test this real quick. Now, because this is a new season, and I haven't played this game very much, I'm at the bottom of the ladder pretty much, which means Pokeball tier, rank 4, yeah. This pretty much means that I am not fighting any good players for a decent amount of time. I might find some meta teams here and there, but for the most part, my goal early on is just to beat people down with an actual fully baked team. Because a lot of people at this stage are like newer players that don't have full teams yet, or teams that are really meta. So that might mean that I don't get to use Zoroark a lot today. That's okay if that's the case. I have no problem with that at all, but I will use it at some point just to prove its worth. All right. Okay, cool. I don't care. I want to do battles. All right, I got to make sure we click double battles. This is a doubles team. Music. Pokemon Champions. Do I got more music in here? No. I don't really know how this stuff works. I haven't paid any attention to this. I just keep getting... Oh, okay. There are just a bunch of categories that don't have battle... Whatever. I have Gold, Silver, and Crystal because that was my first game. That's the battle music that I use. Alright, cool. So we're just going to do a bunch of battles. That's pretty much all that today is going to be. We're going to see how far we can climb. Can we go from Pokeball to Great Ball? I'm playing Japanese person. Hooray. So let's see what we got. Ooh, Metagross, Gyarados, Scovillain. Okay, this looks like a real team. Hey, they have a shiny Excadrill, just like me. Espeon is really weird. Okay. So I don't think this is a game that I should bring Zoroark to. I definitely need... I'm going to go Farigiraf, and then Incineroar, and then Tyranitar. The question is, do I feel like I need to bring Mawile, or should I just run with T-Tar? Because it feels like Mawile is really good against Hydreigon, but everything else it doesn't do a lot to. It's really weak to Excadrill. It's not great against Scovillain either. So I think we need to go with you. You know what? Let's try this. Let's just do it for the sake of doing it. Because otherwise, like, sure, I probably should bring Vivillon in the back to help T-Tar, but what's the point if we're not taking risk one, and if we're not using the Pokemon that we tried to do this with, too? So because Farigiraf is chosen last, that's the Pokemon that Zoroark is going to appear at to begin. And I just figured because he has... Or they, I should say they have 2 Psychic Pokemon. They're probably going to lead... I mean, Metagross, Gyarados, both seem pretty likely to come out. Hydreigon's still good. Okay. Hydreigon's kind of rough for Zoroark right now. So, Scovillain's probably going to Mega Evolve. I don't remember if that thing... Well, I can't burn it because it has... Because of Will-O-Wisp. Taunt, Will-O-Wisp, not super useful. Trick, probably not useful too, because I don't want these things to be faster than me right now. Hydreigon is going to use Tailwind. So I think what I want to do, fake out Hydreigon and then get some damage on this Squivillin. Because if I fake out Hydreigon, then no Tailwind goes up. He doesn't get to move. I can't do a lot of damage to Hydreigon anyway. That gives me some damage. It doesn't technically reveal. Giga Drain. Interesting. I was going to say, it doesn't reveal that I'm Zoroark, but it attacked me, so now that reveals it pretty well. Now, Illusion warmed off. I'm still locked into Shadow Ball. Moody. Oh, that's interesting. It attacked though, which is not good. I mean, it is a special attacker. It did just reveal that to us. But I don't really care if they set up Tailwind, because Trick Room technically beats Tailwind. I'll have to get Tailwind up, and that's going to be the problem. Or Trick Room up, that's going to be the problem. But I can also stall it out a little bit. So I think I have to use Shadow Ball. We know that it does about 60%, but probably not enough to kill. Which means Incineroar probably should attack it as well. I don't think that's a big deal doubling into that slot. But I can also just Helping Hand and just make sure that it dies. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Because I'm still the fastest thing in the field. And I want to get Zoroark to kill. That's a Mega Pokemon right there. And even though it did Mega, it's still a threat if it does. Dark Pulse is going to knock out Zoroark. That's fine, because that allows me to bring in Fergaraf for free. Sorry. I know the music's a little bit loud. Let's tone it down. That's better. Alright, well, I did what I meant to. Now Fergaraf comes in for free. For real. Now we still don't have Tailwind. There's nothing stopping me from Trick Rooming here. Gyarados is a little bit scary. But you know. They could double into me. But if I use Parting Shot and weaken something, my Dragon's going to do some good damage to me. The problem is it's going to do that because it's faster than me anyway. This could be kind of rough, though. Yes, okay, didn't die. I assume not, but you never know. Gyarados can still kill me, though, if it attacks. Ooh, Earthquake, that's not good. I should have known. Alright, neither of them died. Let's go, dude. That was a crit in Incineroar. That thing's kind of weak. Must be a support problem Pokemon, then. Now I get to bring Tyranitar up for free. And Trick Room comes up. So now I get to Mega Tyranitar. I get to go for Rock Slides, which will do a lot of damage to Gyarados. Ha! Sandstorm doesn't kill it. Let's go. The good thing about Sandstorm, too, is if Gyarados had a Focus Sash, it no longer is active. So let's see. I should just try to damage, right? Because I can't do anything. I might as well let it go down. But I will get Psychic off first. I can't attack Hydreigon anyway, so we're gonna Mega in Rock Slide. I kind of wish instead of Seal Swap that I had Helping Hand on Fergaraf sometimes. Ooh, withdrawing Hydreigon. For Metagross, okay. That's not bad, because now I get to bring Incineroar back in, and I get to intimidate that. And I can also threaten strong fire damage onto it. Oh, I love the old school Psychic sound effect. And Gyarados is dead. Now Hydreigon gets to come back out. I'm still a little bit worried about that thing. Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Alright, it's 2-on-2. But I have Trick Room up. I'm just about to intimidate these things again. The question is, what can they really do to Tyranitar? I'm back, didn't win. Oh, that's too bad. I might win. We are splotchy. Oh, that's too bad. Oh yeah, I forgot it has clear body. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So this thing just gets to fake something out, or it can just go straight for the Flare Blitz. And honestly, I feel like that's a better choice, because it's going to be faster than both these Pokemon anyway in Trick Room. And I need to do damage to Metagross. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to Flare Blitz this thing, try to just take it out. And I could do Knockout off or Stomping Tantrum. Maybe that's better, actually. Maybe I should fake out. Yeah, let's do that. Let's fake out a Dragon so it can't do anything. And Knockoff is probably better because it does more damage, it's stab, and knocks off his item even if it does live. Okay, you can't do anything. Another round of Bleach will be necessary, but not for tonight. Ooh, did kill it. I was worried about that. Earthquake is not good. I should have taken it a little more seriously. If I lose because of that, that's fine. Do you see how little damage it did? Aku Cyclone sucks so bad, a lemon is scared of it. I don't know what that means. Okay. So we just got to go for the Rock Slide. Battle info. How many turns of Trick Room? I have 2 turns of Trick Room, 2 turns of Sandstorm. Alright. So Rock Slide is going to be important here. It'll do a decent damage to my Dragon. Should take out Metagross, even though it's not very effective. And then we'll see. Ooh, it is Megaing. Why didn't it Mega before? Oh, because it wanted Clear Body because the new Incineroar was coming in. This guy's pretty good for being in Pokeball. I feel like we're pretty evenly matched here. Ah, Bullet Punch. Not going to kill me. That's fine. I might need to get the flinch on a Dragon, though. If this thing attacks me, I'm dead. But if it flinched, which is the other important thing about Rock Slide, then I win. Ah, Breaking Swipe. Oh, wow. That's not strong enough to kill me. Alright, cool. Alright, we just win. One more room of Trick Room. We can do whatever we want. Rock Slide can miss. Stomping Tantrum cannot. Alright. Oh, but it has... Ooh. Interesting. You know what the cool thing to do is? If I Protect, it just gets hit with Sandstorm. Does Sandstorm do... How much damage does Sandstorm do? Is it going to do 8%? Because if I just Protect and just let Sandstorm take it out, what if it doesn't do that many? What if it does like 6%? Knockoff should do enough. I shouldn't overthink it. 8% is nothing. Yeah. Okay. God damn, that was really close. I would have felt really stupid if I had done the Protect thing. It would have been cool. It would have been cool. Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome back, Squirrel. Why I said that, because I knew you didn't know. Yeah, I figured. 4%. I want to look that up. How much damage does Sandstorm do per turn Pokemon? Because if I should have just Protected there, that probably would have been the optimal thing to do if it does enough. Oh, okay. 1/16 of the max HP. What is 1/16? 1/16 is 6%. Yep. Okay, so that was the optimal thing, is to just stack it. Okay, cool. I didn't expect that first game to be so close. I thought I could fuck around a little bit and use Zoroark, even though it probably wasn't the best thing. It worked out, though. It worked out. It was a really close fight. Honestly, that guy was pretty good. I'm kind of surprised. I'm in Pokeball Tier 4. Shouldn't have been so good. But also, I'm pretty good for being in this tier, so fine with me. All right, so what do we got now? Ooh, another sand team. This is a sand team. Ooh, this team is rough. Sand team. Ooh, okay. They also have Trick Room. But my Pokemon are slower. So I think I definitely need Trick Room here. I'm not going to bring... I think I can't bring this right now. I'm not going to bring Zoroark either. So we're going to go Mawile and Tyranitar. I'm not sure which one I'm going to Mega Evolve. Probably Mawile. Excadrill is kind of a problem. I'm not a huge fan of that. Also, Milotic is bad too. because Milotic is it's one of the Pokemon that's used to intimidate. It gets boosted. 2 shinies, 3 shinies. T-Tar is shiny too. T-Tar, Milotic, and Staraptor, which is also, that's the same Staraptor that I have. That was my first shiny that I ever got. All right, so this is a pretty standard mode for this team. We'll just see where they go. Now, if they go with a Sinistcha first, that'll be kind of scary, but I have a fire type out first. So Incineroar is going to kind of need to do some work this battle, I think. I'm forced by mom to watch a movie called I Swear. I swear I don't know what it's about. I wasn't told anything. That's a weird thing. Did they time out? They might have timed out. Okay. I was going to say, because I set mine. And then the time ran out, so. Okay, Milotic and T-Tar. Having Incineroar out first is not good. I guess they kind of predicted that I was going to lead him, but I don't have a whole lot of other options. Like, Zoroark would have been rough here. Okay, Milotic is huge. Is there anything stopping me from Trick Rooming? T-Tar is going to knock off me. And Milotic can do some good damage. But if I fake out T-Tar, Milotic's probably going to go after Incineroar. So that'll be my safe thing to get Trick Room up. And then I can bring Mawile in. Ooh, Milo protected. That was not the right play for them. Because now, Milotic gets to do nothing. And I get Trick Room. Alright. Now, 2 things I can do here. One, with Incineroar, I'm definitely going to use Parting Shot to get out of here. I can't really do much with... what's it called? Burgeraff right now, so I'm just going to Protect. And then I'm going to use... Since I can't use Flare Blitz to do any damage, Helping Hand's not important. Parting Shot does not work in Milotic either, because it, you know, will only raise its attack, not lower it. So I'm going to use that on T-Tar. Probably pretty predictable move here, but, you know. It does suck I have to use the first room move. But, okay, that's fine. Because I think I still switch out, right? Or do I not? No, I don't. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Not exactly what I wanted, but is this not going to kill me? Alright, so what I should do here is just damage. I don't care if they do a whole lot of damage on Toys R Us right now. I'm going to Helping Hand get some damage off. His Parting Shot is not going to work right now. His T-Tar is going to do some damage. Maybe they might leave Incineroar alone, though, which means actually I get a free switch in it by Parting Shot. Because he's not going to protect again. Yeah. Now, if I think a Scald is coming out here, I shouldn't put in Incineroar, you, but, If I put it in Mawile, I'm going to boost Milotic even more. So maybe I just have to be careful. And just take the bullet. Because the thing about Sand is it raises my special defense, so it'll make this a little bit better. Then I can knock it off, I can do some damage to it, I can try to keep Burgeraff alive, just in case I need to Trick Room again. Okay, that's not bad. Scald's gonna do some damage. And what's T-Tar doing? Knockoff? That makes sense. I do lose my berry right when it would go off anyway, so that kind of sucks. Damn. Now, I know I did pretty good damage to Milotic there, so I'm going to do that again. And it makes sense, too, that I not Mega Evolve. But if I go for Rock Slide here, that'll probably finish Milotic off before it's able to do any more damage. And it might get the flinch on the T-Tar too if I'm lucky, so that's good. Fire can't be broken, Electric's not paralyzed, and Ice no. Yep. T-Tar goes out. That's good, because I get free damage on something. Sinistro, okay. Hospitality, that's rough. Let's see if this is enough to actually kill it, though. Ooh, that might... Nah. I'll take a Stitches Berry. I should have knocked off. Damn it. Okay, that thing is going to be a pain. This is fine, though, because now I can bring in Mawile finally. Okay. I could bring in Incineroar back in, but now we got to save that. We got to save that as a switch in case I need to keep something alive. Which I might need to do with... Competitive is not good. I can definitely take Mawile, or Milotic out this turn. I'm going to double up on it. Sinistcha I'm worried about, but it's going to try to heal Milotic if anything. I could Sucker Punch that thing, but it has to attack. Alright. We're just going to double into his slot, make sure it actually dies.
It's Quadangle Dingle.
What does that mean? Battle's not going great. I think they had a better lead than me. Yeah, Rage Powder. Not surprised. There we go. That's why I used that instead of something else. Psyche is not going to kill... Oh, it will with... Of course. It's going to kill after Sand. Scald. Wow! That sucks. That sucks. 2%. Oh, Sandstorm is gone this turn? That's awful. Alright. If that had killed, I would have won this game. Like 100%. 2% weaker? That sucks. It lived at 2%. I would still have full health Mawile right now. I'm going to protect and then fake out. This fake out's going to kill Milotic. It might switch out here, but like, there's not a whole lot I can do anyway. Okay. That sucks. It lived at 2 HP. I would have a full health Mawile against Tyranitar. Now I have an almost dead Verdirap and a dead Incineroar. Fuck. That sucks. 2%. Okay, extra dose would have still been really hard for Mawile to deal with anyway. I'm just going to try to double protect. Doesn't matter. I got it. Does that do anything for me? No. Darn. I guess it's still early enough in the season where you still have, like, good players in lower level. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. There's good players down here. I'm just going to, you know, give it up. Not a whole lot I can do. Estril's an Iron Head, and that's it. Fuck. Okay. Time needed elsewhere. See you next time, Prince. Sorry I could stay longer. No problem. It's good to hear from you at all. It's totally fine. Charizard Professor. Didn't even use Charizard. I think that's one thing that's kind of wrong with this team right now. I lost all of my experience from the last game. That sucks. Is that Incineroar is pretty obvious, and having two Intimidators, I can't get around. I can't get around Milotic. That's such a... It's not that common right now, but it's a perfect fit to kill this team, unfortunately. Because I can't burn it because it's a special attacker. It doesn't work the same way. Alright. So we got Tailwind Sand with... Huh. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We definitely need Incineroar. This is a big Incineroar game, so I'm going to go Zoroark Incineroar. Because that Whimsicott is going to come out. And it's going to want to set up Tailwind. But if I can taunt it, it can't set up Tailwind. But I can't taunt it because it's faster than me. Shit. But I can fake it out. And then I can taunt it. That's the right thing to do. Although if it comes up with something more powerful, that's going to be kind of rough. But I imagine it's going to be Arcanine. Is what I'm thinking about. Aggron is a really weird Pokemon on this team. I wonder if it's a sneaky tail or a Trick Room team. Because Whimsicott can use either.
Because you don't have Quandale Dingle.
Please stop saying that. I have no idea who that is. Ooh, Aggron and Sylveon. Alright, so here's a good thing. I can Will-O-Wisp Aggron, and that's going to be really rough for it to deal with. And then... I don't know what Aggron's trying to do here, but it could probably do a lot of damage. It's probably going to Mega is my thought. So if I Will-O-Wisp and then fake out Sylveon as a threat, please give me a chance to see what Aggron's going to do. So let's see. Get the Will-O-Wisp off. That's great. Cool. Zoroark is actually more useful than I thought it would be. I found 2 good opportunities to use it. So Aggron did not Mega Evolve. So what's it doing? Meteor Beam? Incineroar? Okay. It's a special attacker instead of a... Interesting. Why is it... Hold on. Why is it letting me choose move? I have a choice scarf. Yeah, I was gonna say. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna switch to Mawile. Oh, shit. I took a little too long. I was just about to hit Parting Shot, too. So it's not going to Parting Shot. It's going to probably fake out again. Psych Up. Oh, interesting. So it's upping its attack, its special attack. Oh, Flare Blitz. Okay, cool. That's actually great. I was going to Parting Shot, but that works, too. It's going to Meteor Beam and destroy it, though. Oh, it went for Mawile. Okay, that's what I was hoping. I'm hoping it would use Rock-type attack into the Steel-type Pokemon. Okay. Here's what we can do. Incineroar will just make use of it. Well, it's Helping Hand. Hurry? Yeah, well. That's fine, because I still did some damage, but I want to get Incineroar out there. But I wanted to get it out because I thought Meteor Beam was going into it, but it wasn't. Alright, so Mawile has to survive. That's the problem. But I don't think it's going... Yeah, Play Rough. Ooh, it's physical. Oh, that sucks. Why is it physical? Metal Sound. Is gonna weaken my defense? Or special defense? That's fine, though, because Sylveon's dead. This is such a weird battle so far. I haven't even decided, like, I haven't even tried to use Trick Room yet. Okay. Iron Head is super effective against Whimsicott, but it's not necessary to use it here. I'm going to switch out. It's going to probably use its Tailwind, so I'm going to go straight to Burgraph here. And then what I can do, I'm going to Flare Blitz Aggron to get it off the field. Because I'm still faster than it. The Whimsicott's going to do what it's going to do. If it's not 100%, it's 50%. Oh, I see. Oh, it's going to taunt. Good thing I attacked. Interesting. So it's not a Tailwind. I thought Tailwind would be kind of obvious there. That didn't kill it? Jesus. Rock Slide, okay. That did nothing. This thing's been intimidated multiple times, so that makes sense. Burn's not going to kill it. Okay. So I'm going to Trigger him. And I'm going to Flare Blitz, because, you know, Aggron's not doing any damage in its burn, so it's going to die after this turn anyway. So it either is going to switch, or it's going to... I don't know what it's going to do. Whimsicott, though, I'm still kind of worried about, so let's attack it. Solar Beam? Why? This person has a lot of weird moves. I'm going to guess they haven't been able to, like... Okay, they don't even have a Focus Sash on that thing. Alright, cool. This team is not fully finished. I see what's going on here. That's why this battle has been weird. Smart Strike, not going to kill him. Yeah, didn't do anything. And Trick Room's officially up. And Aggron's dead. So what I'm going to do here is I'm probably going to protect and then get Incineroar out. It's still taunted. Okay, Arcanine is not ideal. It's the last Pokemon, though. So I think Arcanine can't do a lot to me. I'm okay with just attacking it. And honestly, I'm switching out Incineroar, who is still taunted. For one more turn? Okay. I'm okay with switching Incineroar out. We're going to switch Zoroark back in. Zoroark's just kind of a free switch here, because I don't need it for anything else this fight. Sunyan? What? Oh. It's still Zoroark. I forgot. Now Mawwile's at the back of this thing. Never Flare. Alright, and I still outspeed this thing, so I can just Shadow Ball it. Oh wait, no, it's I forgot. It's Tailwind. Trick Room. Jesus Christ. That just allows me to Psychic. And I can't Will-O-Wisp, so I'm just going to Shadow Ball. It's probably going to kill me anyway, which is fine. Because all I need to do is just kill this thing. I shouldn't overthink it. No Focus Sash on the Whimsicott. I know, right? This must just be someone who's new who doesn't have... Because they have weird attacks. Like, they had Play Rough on Sylveon. You know? They probably just didn't have the resources to make this full team yet. They're probably just new. I played as if it was a good team and it wasn't, and you know, you can afford to do that when it's not actually a good team. You know what I mean? No Mega Aggron, yeah. Again, not a full, it must just not be a full team. Fine by me. All right. What do we got? Oh, shit. Mega Raichu, King Gambit. Mega Kangaskhan. Alright, so Incineroar is kind of really important here, but King Gambit's kind of rough. But is it going to lead King Gambit? There's no way they're going to lead King Gambit, right? I could go Zoroark anyway. Mawa is going to be important here. I think I'm going to go Zoroark anyway. I'm going to go with the same 4 that I did last time. If King Gambit comes out, I can burn it right away, and that's great. I'm still going to get Incineroar's... Incineroar is still going to attack it, though. But Zoroark is really just a scout. Mega Alakazam, maybe. They have 3 Pokemon that could be Megas here. Sorry, 4. Scizor could be a Mega... Oh, 5. Scrafty has a Mega too, but it's probably not. So I think it's some combination of Raichu, Kangaskhan, maybe King Gambit, maybe Scrafty. Is I think what they're starting with. But everything other than King Gambit, like, depends on what Raichu it is, I guess. But if they bring out Scrafty or Kangaskhan, or even Scizor, it's not going to want to get intimidated turn 1. Or burn turn 1. So we'll see where they're going with this. This team might not be fully finished either. I'm going to go out on a limb, because it is a little weird. It's a little redundant. Like, why would you use Scrafty on this team instead of Incineroar? Ooh, Scrafty and King Gambit, okay. The Scrafty is... The Defiance is not good. We are going to Will-O-Wisp this thing. And then Incineroar... Are they going to go for Fake Out, considering... So this is why... Imagine this is Wolf now. They're going to think that they can't Fake Out unless they're smart and realize what's going on here. So if they don't Fake Out, I'm free to Fake Out King Gambit. But I could also just Flare Blitz it. I'm going to Fake Out just in case. Yeah, I don't really care what Scrafty does. Scrafty's going to either Fake Out or do what? Alright, King Gambit can't do shit. Will-O-Wisp miss. Of course it does. God damn it. 15% chance. Knockoff. That sucks. Really? I would have been fine if I actually got the burn. Alright, that's awful. That's not great. This is not really... I don't need Trick Room right now. The problem is I have a fighting type. Well... I think it's fine to bring this out right now. Because I threaten a lot of damage on these things. Even without Trick Room. The problem is King Gambit needs to go. King Gambit's probably going to Sucker Punch. But if I just ignore it right now, Sucker Punch isn't going to work. I need to Flare Blitz it, though. I need to do some damage on it. If it Sucker Punches Incineroar, it's going to do a lot of damage. Either of these, it's going to do some damage. But less to Mawile, so I'm not super worried about it. Hello. Hey, what's up, Firestorm? How you doing? 50% because it's not 100%. Why do you keep saying that? Can't give it use Protect. Okay, cool. I wasn't only attacking it anyway. Drain Punch, not going to do much. Not really worth it. How's the battle going so far? I've won 2, lost 1. And I'm already up this battle after that. That's good. That's good. I kind of wish I had Tyranitar for ground type moves on this thing. Because King Gambit's a problem. It's a meme. I have no idea where it comes from, so I guess I can't. I just can't relate right now. King Gambit. This is why I have Zoroark, but I missed the fucking Will-O-Wisp. Can you give me some tips for helping me in Ultra Ball and for me running a Mega Channel target? I'm not in Ultra Ball. I'm in Pokeball right now. Now, it's because I haven't played very much. But still. I can't give you tips for something that I'm not even in yet. I'm in like Pokeballs here because I just haven't played yet. Okay. Ironhead could be good here. Kangaskhan's probably going to Mega, right? Maybe I need to get out. I think switching in Furgraph here would be nice. And then I just have to keep going for Flare Blitz on this fucking thing. Nothing else I can do. Swords Dance this guy? No. They have offensive pressure. Kangaskhan could just Mega and attack me. Ha! Also that. Tricked him into thinking he could use Fake Out. He can't. That did not do enough damage to King Gambit. Ironhead on this thing. That sucks. Oh my god, that does suck. Alright, well, lost 2 of my support Pokemon without getting any support out. That is awful. The Swords Dance is probably my only hope, but it's not going to work here. Ultra Ball is about luck and strategy. It's super hard. I bet. As you can see, strategy is not going well for me right now. I have to ignore Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan didn't Mega. I can only hope that this just does enough. Otherwise, what's the point? What else can I even do? That should be enough. Kingambit's not going to attack before. Is it Citrus Berry? Not Chopple Berry? Fuck off. Oh, it's Fake Out Last Resort. Of course it is. It's not going to kill, but that's annoying. Fred. Fuck off, you have Citrus Berry. Citrus Berry Kingambit? Who runs that? He is Wolf. We didn't even spell it right. Alright, well, I'm alive somehow. Nothing else I can really do, though. Let's Helping Hand, just to make sure this kills. Why not? Me, I run that stuff. If you use your Sucker Punch, it's over anyway. Yeah, see, he Sucker Punched anyway. Why is he faster than mine? I've been faster than him all game. Why did the Sucker Punch go first? I guess because mine was going to go first? I don't know.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Alright. Literally, I could not beat fucking Kingambit. Can you imagine if Kingambit was getting burned all of those turns? That's what you get from running a move that is not fully accurate. Because Jesus Christ. You know how different that game is if I hit Will-O-Wisp turn run? Here's your problem. I don't want help. Also, you didn't give me any advice. You just said, I can help improve your team. But nah, don't worry. This is literally just... I missed, you know... I missed a 85% chance to hit a move that would have changed the game completely. You know, that just happens. Run Star Raptor. I do have one. I want to make a Star Raptor team, but I'm going to do that at different... I'm going to do that on another stream, I think. Okay. Another Kingambit team. This team has a lot of fighting types on it, so... I'm going to want Mawile. Problem with this team is I don't have a fighting attack myself, which I could really use against some of these Pokemon. Mega Victory Bell, is that Mega Altaria too? Mega Altaria is going to kind of suck, but again, I need Mawile for this. So what do I think? Do I run it back with the same strategy and hope that it works this time? What else could they lead? I mean, they could lead Arcanine. This might not be a fully fledged team. I'm just going to be a little bit careful, though. I think I just need to do the same thing. Because, like, what happens if any of these other Pokemon come in? Zoroark's not really worried about anything that can Gambit. Not turn 1 anyway. No guard team, Mega Halucha. Yeah. But you know, like... I mean, Mega Halucha does have no guard. Arcanine Halucha. Is Halucha Tailwind? I'm curious about that. This is a perfectly fine lead for me. Because I get Intimidate, and even if they try to switch Halucha off or whatever, I can Will-O-It. Which is what I'm going to do. Will-O-Wisp better fucking hit this time. And I'm going to fake out Arcanine. Because I don't think Halucha is going to Tailwind. I hate no guard one-hit KO teams. Well, it doesn't look like a lot of their other Pokemon have one-hit KO moves, though. You know what I mean? Halucha doesn't get one. Arcanine can do a couple different things that I don't like. Although Halucha, I don't know what it's going to do, so maybe that's scarier. And Arcanine probably is... I mean, it can't do anything to Incineroar. So yeah, fuck it, let's try it. Let's just get this thing taken care of. Yeah, I missed. 15% chance of missing. I missed twice in a row, by the way. Yeah, Flamethrower. Okay, this is not a serious team. Arcanine should not have Flamethrower. It's a physical attacker. You know what this means, though. I just get to try again. Now I'm going to Parting Shot. Make Halucha even weaker. I should do it on Arcanine. I don't know. Halucha is more what I'm worried about, but I'm going to switch in I'm not switching in Mawile yet. There we go. Entrainment? Maybe. But their Arcanine just used Flamethrower, so I don't think this is a finished team. Body Press. Okay. That is not the right... that is not the right fighting type attack. That's not Flying Press, that's a different move. Arcanine could still have a scary finish. Yeah, that's why... Okay, Flame Charge, that's interesting. That's why I'm using Parting Shot on it. Alright. So Parting Shot allows me to bring Burger in for free. Now it's just going to be in next turn. That's no damage press. Alright, I could be cheeky and just Psychic Hawlucha, but I have to get this guy out. I think just cycling back in Incineroar would be mean. Because then I can fake out Parting Shot. I can just fuck around with this team since they're not a finished team. Actually, let's just do that. Let's just be a dick. And then we Trick Room. You notice they haven't switched Pokemon out yet, even though I'm just like cycling all this stuff on them. They must not be a very experienced player. That's fine. We'll take those. Aerial Ace? Come on. Okay, Hawlucha's still burned. This is what we're going to do. We're going to fake out Arcanine. I want to switch in Mawile, but we need to get Arcanine out first. Psychic is good on Hawlucha, but I kind of just want to keep... I want to get Arcanine out of here. Stop. One trainer did that to me. It was so annoying. I'm going to stop now. The things might not be fully UV trained either. Yeah, they did way too much damage. Arcanine flinched. Oh, because I used Fake Out. That's right. I forgot to use Fake Out because I kept moving this thing in and out. Do I just take pity on Hawlucha? Arcanine might have Flash Fire. Did it use Intimidate? It might have used Intimidate. Doesn't tell me. It doesn't matter. I'm overthinking it. This feels weird to not use the Psychic type on Hawlucha, but I'm going to. Because I can't use Flare Blitz to take out Arcanine. S1 bulky Arcanine. Arcanine is bulky. And I don't think so. Psychic did a lot of damage. I'm gonna kill it. Gotta do something. I can do a lot of things. Work Break? That's interesting. Yeah. So I kind of want to preserve the Rigraff so I can bring it in again. I'm going to guess Altaria isn't going to Mega Evolve. In Gambit. Pressure. Okay, so that's not the good ability. Cloud9's gone. Alright. Incineroar, I'm going to bring in Zoroark. And then you, I'm going to Protect. Everyone look at this interesting creature. Which one? A lot of interesting creatures on the screen. Look at this one, though. The one that looks like me. Lash Out. Now, here's the thing. I do have Choice Scarf right now, and we are in Trick Room. So I'm going to hope that we can get this off. But what really makes more sense for me to do right now is to just take... Because I think they're going to go after Fergiraff again. Get your Fergiraff off the field, you know? I am a little bit worried about switching one of these two Pokemon in, though. What if I went for a double Protect, just be an asshole? Because I think these two in the back are more than enough for me to win. You know what? Let's do it. Let's double Protect. Let's see if we get it. Yep. Bro, no offense, you look nothing like Zoroark. What do you mean? He's a white and purple fox. I am also a white and purple fox. We're practically the same person. Okay, Dragon Claw did kill. Which is unfortunate. You know what this means, though? This just means we get to start fresh. Start all over. Incineroar is going to temporarily power this thing up. But it's also just going to Flare Blitz it to death. Okay. I really wish I had Helping Hand on Rigorath, because I would just use that right now. These things are not fully trained, so I'm going to guess Kingambit is 1, slower than Incineroar. And then 2... I could have used Skill Swap on that thing. That would have not been worth it. I'm just going to use Psychic on Altaria. Let's do some damage. I think if I just consistently do damage, I'll be fine. Because I can't use Psychic on Kingambit. Yeah, that should be fine. Did you say Dragon Claw didn't kill? It didn't. I think I said... Or you mean again to... I think I said it's gonna kill. Shorns did not kill. And Shorns did not assure that I got a kill. Alright. So here's the thing. Altaria should attack Incineroar first. It probably won't. No, it did last turn. So I should get Incineroar out, shouldn't I? Because it's just gonna die. And I should just use Trick Room. You're not gonna be able to stop me. I have a question, see if you can answer. Sure. Might use Assurance again? He probably will. I keep forgetting that it doesn't even have Defiant, so I'm not even worried about it. I like how I'm just playing this how I should play, you know? I should just go for Kingambit here. I don't know if Iron Head's going to be enough to kill it. If women are always right and men are always wrong, and the men asked if the woman was right, is the man wrong? First of all, men and women are both human beings who are both fully capable of being right and wrong. So I don't think that'll work. I think that's what breaks that little question. In the universe where all men are wrong and all women are right, men asking a question does not necessarily mean... You know what I mean? Dang it. Profound intelligence. That's how I feel winning games like this. Now, I'm not making any progress because I keep losing. I get a bad team, then I lose to a good one. Honestly, at this stage, like, the good teams that you do get are weird. My team does have flaws. It's not perfect. I hate running into Kingambit over and over again. It's not working as well as I would hope. Maybe I just need... Okay, so this is a real team. So we got Garchomp. We got Garchomp. We got Sneasler. Okay. I think I actually need you to go out first. Because whether it's Sneasler or Whimsicott going out first, I have to stop them from using priority attack. So I think we just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Although I am worried about Garchomp in this sand. So I think I should try to keep Tyranitar out of the way until the very end. Although if it goes... Okay. If it goes Staraptor, if they lead Staraptor, I need to get Intimidate on it before it Mega Evolves. So I'm going to do this. I think this makes the most sense. Sandstorm could be really bad. But I have Sandstorm. I always leave a Staraptor and Garchomp. That was me in the past. Yeah, I feel like they have... I mean, they have Whimsicott and Sneasler, so I expect one, if not both of them. Incineroar and Rotom. Okay, that's interesting. So Rotom is probably the most threatening thing here. There's nothing really stopping me from Trick Rooming, because they can't fake me out. And I could fake out, or I can go for the raw Parting Shot. But I think I need to get some damage on a Rotom here. I'm not really worried about Incineroar because I don't have any, you know, attackers out right now. But if they didn't, you're in trouble. Rotom Wash is pretty versatile and surprisingly strong. I do really like Rotom Wash. Darkest Lariat's interesting. I have Citrus though, so... Taunt will destroy your plan. Yeah, Incineroars don't run Taunt very often. I guess technically Rotom can, but again, I don't think they run them very often. And I also faked it out anyway. I'm mid-speed, so I should go first. I assume we're going to get a Water-type attack in here. So I'm going to weaken that and then switch out. One time I used Trick Room and Tick Room. I mean, that's a good anti-Trick Room thing to do. Okay. The question here. Mawile or Tyranitar? This Incineroar seems really intense in getting Ferrodirap out, so I need to protect it by taking Incineroar out first. I can take a water attack now because Rotom was just weakened, and Sand is going to go up, which is going to make me stronger. Yeah, see, defensively, a lot stronger now. The problem is, I need Rotom to not be Hydro Pumping over and over again. So the question is it better just to go for Rock Slide in both of these Pokemon? I'm definitely going to go for Psychic on Rotom, that's not even a question. But is it more important to Rock Slide to hopefully flinch Rotom as well, as opposed to just trying to go for the kill on Incineroar? Rock Slide's still going to do a lot of damage to Incineroar anyway, so let's do that. I had Scolovide that had Speed Boost, Rock Slide. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. It is Citrus though, of course. Willow, interesting. Willow's not super common on this Incineroar. Okay, Rock Slide's not going to do as much. We'll look at the flinch and Rotom. Volt switch, okay. Now he's going to switch in Garchomp. Thought he might swipe out, but apparently not. Nah, you have Volt Switch. Garchomp? Problem is I don't know what they have in the back. Yeah, this is Garchomp. Okay. So. T-Tar's in a rough spot. It's not going to do a lot of damage. All I can do is just hope to get flinches. And I'm going to continuously... Should I protect for Rigraff? I don't think so. I think I just need to do as much damage on Garchomp as I can. Because I can switch in Mawile and Play Rough, and that's not a problem. So if one of these two Pokemon come down, Mawile is going to be able to take Garchomp out so long as it gets hit. Let's just make it a little bit easier for myself by chipping it. And then hopefully getting some damage on Incineroar as well, even though I'm weak. Staraptor? Ha! That's fine. Darkest Lariat, that's what you're going for. I see. Okay. Okay. Now, I get Mawile in for free. Incineroar is still a bit of a problem. But at least now I don't have to worry about... Or at least I shouldn't. I mean, I could also go back to Incineroar again. I should save Incineroar for later, though. Staraptor is the main threat. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the last Pokemon. So that's why I'm keeping Incineroar in the back, because as soon as it comes in, I switch Incineroar in before it evolves and uses Contrary. Now I'm just going to go for Stomping Tantrum on Incineroar. Probably not going to be enough to kill it, but single target damage will do a little bit more. I still have Trick Room up, so that's still good for me. We put Incineroar back. Staraptor, Rotom back, okay. Rotom is still a problem. I can Sucker Punch and kill it. Calling Earthquake, well, that thing is going to get Play Roughed and die, so if I miss, I miss, you know. And I didn't. Alright, cool. Now, we still probably have Staraptor to worry about. Stomping Tantrum, yeah, does nothing. Okay. First dimensions are back to normal. That's not ideal. Okay, Incineroar is back. Yeah. I think I switched Mawile out to Incineroar now. And then we can Rock Slide, hope for the best. What is it going to use? It's going to use Hydro Pump, probably. Protect is probably better. Hydro Pump's going to hurt. You got to use Protect, yeah. Trick Room's not up anymore, right? Alright, Sandstorm is gone. So what can Incineroar do? Incineroar is probably going to try to Will-O-Wisp the Mawile. I'm gonna fake out Rotom and then go for the Rock Slide. But the problem is, can Incineroar kill Tyranitar right now? I don't know how much attack investment this thing has. It's been really bulky. It's a leftover set. Darkest Lariat isn't going to do a whole lot. Neither will Flare Blitz, I don't think. I don't think it has Flare Blitz. Ah, Protect, of course. Hey everyone, welcome to Dangerville. I think I had to go for that on Rotom, though. Willow on Incineroar? Yeah. You thought I was going to switch Mawile back in? No. Of course. Cool, yeah, why would that work for me? Rotom Wash is the fastest here, yeah. Why would I catch a break? Why would I ever catch a break? Okay. Rotom is probably going to kill Tyranitar. And Incineroar might go after Tyranitar too. So if I Parting Shot... What am I worried about with Mawile? Kind of Incineroar, right? Here's my plan. Go for the double Protect. Get it. Swap here? Yeah. Mawile comes back out. Ooh, that was cool. Interesting. Sneasler is their last Pokemon. Okay. Guess what I can do? Switch Incineroar back in. It has the Chop Berry and everything. Okay, Rotom is just gonna kill it, but what if Rotom misses a Hydro Pump? They both have the same idea. Yep. If Rotom misses a Hydro Pump, Stomping Tantrum onto Sneasler will do some damage. I think Sneasler's gonna fake out Mawile probably. Power Claw. They could just try to double. Ha! White Herb, so you don't even get, or you do get him burdened. Alright, Chopple Berry. It's probably gonna kill me still, Rope. Nope. I had more health than I thought I did. Hydro Pump is still gonna hit. Why would I catch a break? I missed 285%. 85% the way you're gambling on that. Listen, I put myself in a position to where I would benefit from it. You know what I mean? Oh, right. Why is it backwards?
If it is 100% accuracy,
50% accuracy. I missed 285% accuracy moves in a row. I think the fake out and Sneasler is more important. The question is Rotom's going to attack, right? So I have to Sucker Punch Rotom. Sucker Punch Rotom will kill it. Then Sneasler is around. The Sneasler's faked out this turn, so she can find it. Ooh, okay. Incineroar swap. I guess that might have been predictable. God damn it. Imagine if I play rough there. Or if I Swords Dance, dude. Would have been nice. Okay. Okay. I could Helping Hand try to kill Sneasler or something. Helping Hand would be nice, because then it assures that I get an attack off. But, like, will Air Blitz be better? Not really. Iron Head be better. Sneasler's super fast. That's the problem. It's gonna attack something. If I play rough Incineroar, it's dead. Cool. I was hoping it'd fake out me, and then that's fine. Can I Sucker Punch everything to death? Because Helping Hand has higher priority than Fake Out, so that was the plan. I didn't mention that part. I didn't really have time to. It makes sense you would go after the one that's actually going to attack, though. They're both gonna just attack me, right? Sucker Punch is not effective, but it's all I can do, right? Alright, we're just gonna guns blazing. That's just cruel. Yeah, whatever. Ah. Okay. Okay, Willow. Of course, he hits both his Will-O-Wisps. I lost 2 matches because I missed Will-O-Wisp. That's fine. That's probably smart of them. They should not take any risks. He hit every Will-O-Wisp and every Hydro Pump, by the way. Wide Lens? Possibly. That would make sense of Rotom. Although Rotom doesn't have... Well, Rotom has Will-O-Wisp as well. Never mind. Yeah, that's fine. I do think this team is just a tad bit gimmicky, you know? I think that's the main problem with it. Usually I like support Pokemon that have a lot of damage output, which is kind of the case with Rigorath and Incineroar, but the other Pokemon are not very useful for that, you know what I mean? Alright, so we're going to Sucker Punch Rotom. All we can really do. Probably gonna protect. I don't really care. Match is over. But hey, I wanted to use a team that has Zoroark on it. I could make a much better team that doesn't have Zoroark on it. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of this stream, is just to do one. It's just using Volt Switch because it'll hit.
Alright.
Dude, I miss when this game first came out and nobody had any teams. I had like a half-baked team and I just destroyed everybody. Now we're fighting good teams and good players in fucking Pokeball. Oh, gosh. We gain points, lose points. Gain points, lose points. Going in circles. We only have like 1 or 2 battles in us for the rest of the stream. Oh, well. Oh, well. I keep getting these Japanese players. Why am I playing against Japan? Is it Japan teenagers that are like awake at 8 in the morning? Or I've been playing all night? This team again. Okay, well, we know what we can do to this team. I'm gonna have Mawile first to get some offensive pressure off, and then I'll have Incineroar kind of waiting in the back. Why not just do something a little bit different here? Want to battle and get some experience? It's not experience that I need. I've been playing for a long time. You know, it's not in this meta. I'm not fighting meta teams. That's the thing. All right, King Gambit first, but it doesn't have what's it called, so I'm not worried about it. Can't get enough damage to me. I'm just gonna be a dick. 6'5", save lies, 6'9". That is quite the name. Hello. Hello. How are you doing? Agility. Okay, that's not good for Trick Room. Sorry. That's not gonna serve you well in just 2 seconds. Yeah, I figured it'd do assurance on that thing. Is not good for you guys. It's not fair, dude. I get a team that sucks, and then I get a team that's good, and then I get a team that sucks and a team that's good. I have not been doing well against the teams that are good, though. That I have to keep some stuff in mind there. All right, we switched Incineroar in. Now I can just do what I want. This thing's not gonna Mega. I know that. Gonna use assurance in that slot. Gonna be even weaker because of second Intimidate. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We've been very... Oh, of course you missed. We've been very up and down in this stream so far. Scary Face is good. It's Trick Room. Okay, they use... Okay, I don't think they know what they're doing. Oh, well, we're gonna have fun. Let's just fake out. Let's not waste it. It's free damage. That gives us a second play rough. This person's not going to switch out their Pokemon. I know this because I already played them, and I already know that they're not going to. What rank are you? This is Pokeball. This is my first time... Not my first time playing. First time playing this season. I only played like a few matches before. But I've been playing Pokemon for a very long time. So it's still like Pokeball 4 or whatever. Which is weird because we're fighting some really good players. Like, genuinely, we're playing good players all the time. So we get a team like this where the person doesn't have fully fledged Pokemon yet, you know? And then we get a team like that's actually really good and has some Pokemon that is hard for my team to deal with. Not too far ahead of you in Great Ball 2. Yeah, I was in Great Ball Season 1, which I think we're on... How many seasons have there been? I don't know, like 4 or 5 now. I played like enough matches to get the Great Ball, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then eventually I was like, you know what? Let's start like actually putting teams together, because that's what I really like to do. And play them on stream. My team is very gimmicky. It revolves around Hisuian Zoroark. Except it doesn't really, because you can never build a team around that Pokemon. I like just being in... You know what, actually? Hold on. I think Incineroar should just take out Arcanine. That should be enough to kill, right? If it's not, oh well. I only started playing Champions recently. Yeah, I played, like I said, a little bit at the beginning, but... Also use Hisuian Zoroark? Really? What do you use it for? On my team, I have it as a Choice Scarf trick / taunt / Will-O-Wisp. Although 2 games, I used Will-O-Wisp turn 1 and missed it twice in a row. That was fun. And I think I missed another Will-O-Wisp later in the match. Use the best by opponents. I mean, yes, but specifically, what's your goal with it, you know? Are you just trying to do some damage, you know, that they don't expect, or are you trying to burn them or something? I haven't taunted anything yet. I have burned some things, though, even though I did miss a couple of them. All right. Amon Strange. I don't think I've played this person yet. Fucking Milotic again? God damn it. Every single team I've played has had... Oh, gosh. I have too many Intimidators. Alright. I think it might not be good to have Mawile. Although I kind of could use it for... What's it called? Grimmsnarl and... Gosh, I have nothing to do with... Okay. Let's try something new. I haven't used Vivillon yet. I'm typically using it later in games, but what if I use it early to help get Trick Room out and then take it out and then empower you? I can also use it to put something asleep while I'm trying to set up Trick Room. I kind of like that idea. That will buy me some time to get set up and get a strategy out. We'll try it just because I haven't tried it yet. Okay. I would like to do something that's not the same thing as what I have been doing, which is win one, lose one, win one, lose one. We're gonna start with Milo, okay. That is a bit rough to start, but, you know, that's kind of what I expected. I'm going to go for the straight trick, sleep on Grimmsnarl. Because why not? It could use a lot of different things. The big thing that I'm worried about is screens, but, you know, I don't have a... Okay, that's weird. I don't have any special attackers other than Birdraft, which can't do anything to Grimmsnarl anyway. Kind of got that backwards, I think. Okay. Now here's the thing. I can't really do anything to either of these Pokemon. I mean, I guess it can kind of Psychic Milotic a lot, but that's not the best thing to do. The best thing to do is just start to do some damage to it. But I'm going to put it asleep with... what's his face first? Oh, I can't read that right now. Shit. Sorry, you got to be careful. I can't read large bits of text right now. So we're going to go Mawile first. I can't... Okay. Sorry, I just had to do that. I hate phones autocorrect. It's okay. One of the reasons I have it on my team is mess with opponents. Bitter Malice, Icy Wind, Protect, Sledge Bomb. Just focus on Ash. Oh, focus Ash. If something tries one shot at us, they'll get another round of moves. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So it did just go straight for the Ice Beam. Okay, so we have Trick Room up, which means I don't really want to put this thing back in. But will I do more damage with At or with Tyranitar? The thing is, I need to kill this thing. Because they're not switching out Grimmsnarl for some reason, this might not be a fully fledged team for player. Okay, so Ironhead. It's only super effective against... Oh, it's Grimmsnarl, though. Player up super effective against Grimmsnarl? I'm going for Milo. I'm going to knock off to get it, whatever item it has off. I'm just trying to do as much damage to the thing as I can. You give you the replica team code so you can see the strategy. Yeah, you can just tell me. I don't have the capacity to look up replica teams right now. It's interesting that they're keeping Grimmsnarl in despite being asleep. It's still asleep. Okay, that's good. Oh my god, stop missing attacks, dude. God damn it. That did a lot of damage. Leftover's gone. Okay, good. Scald on T-Tar. That's what I thought. Mawile is safe from an attack. Mawile needs to fucking do some goddamn damage. Alright. It needs to just hit an attack, man. I'm gonna just Rock Slide now. Maybe I should protect, but eh. I'm gonna do some damage to Grimmsnarl too. Grimmsnarl's awake. Reflect? Yeah. That's why I wanted to still double attack. I don't know if I'm going to kill with Play Rough. Not quite. Okay, so Rock Slide was the right move. Milotic avoided it? Why? My team is too built around attacks that miss. At least I got a crit there. Alright. Zoroark, Dragonite, Goldango, Winston, Snorlax, Fast Legion, Mega Dragonite. Yeah, that makes sense. Milotic is still not fucking dead. God damn it. Okay. I'm just gonna Sucker Punch this thing. If this person's smart, they would switch out, but why would they switch out a 1% Pokemon? I'm gonna protect you, just keep you out longer, because I might need a Tailwind or a Trick Room again. Might it be 2 all or nothing? It didn't attack. Why didn't it attack? It has Recover. Why does it have Recover? God damn it. Oh my gosh. Why didn't I think of that? That's my bad. I should have thought about that. Am I really 2 Pokemon down against the Grimmsnarl and Milotic? Fuck me, man. I'm being a little bit too silly. You can't use it. You recovered again? Fuck out of here. Why would you recover at half? Whatever. Guys, Zoroark, Snorlax. A lot of people use close combat to deal with Snorlax. There we go. You know what I should have done? I should have Swords Danced. I was thinking about it. I kind of chickened out for using it. I was getting too frustrated. Milotic is only going to try to Scald me. That's the thing. I'm going to take a risk. It's not doing anything. Might not be the best move. It's going to try to Scald me now, right? It might be cheeky and try to protect me Sucker Punching 3 times in a row. I'm not that stupid. Wonder what they're thinking. Grimmsnarl can't do anything because it doesn't have an attacking move. God, that did way too much damage. Spirit Break? Oh, it does have an attacking move. That's fine, though. I'm not worried about that. Honestly, you should have attacked Mawile. Yeah, Swords Dance was dumb. I shouldn't just attack. I'm thinking my way out of these things. Because of course they're going to attack first. I have to Sucker Punch, though. That's the problem. I put myself in that situation. Trick Room isn't going to do much for me if I use it, but I don't have much else I can do here. Protect would be kind of nice, but Mawile is the threat here. Once they beat it, we're dead, so there's nothing else we can do. Alright, cool. Still doesn't fucking kill this thing. I Swords Danced and it didn't kill it. Jesus, fuck me. Again, because I missed the play rough the first time. It's not gonna kill, but like I can't do damage to. I can't do damage to Grimmsnarl. Fucking Milotic. Why have I run into 3 Milotics? Nobody's using this thing right now. Why is it everywhere? Let me look up. Milotic. 35th most used Pokemon, and I've run into 3 times. Fuck me. I fucking hate that thing. I mean, I love that Pokemon. It's a great Pokemon. Oh my god. I'm running every other team that I've fought. It's been King Gambit, Milotic. King Gambit, Milotic. My lord. What a weird day. I feel like I'm just delaying the inevitable. Alright. I shouldn't forfeit. I should just let them kill me. Alright, Genies. I do think I'm running into good players, though, which is surprising, because, again, Pokeball tier 4. Why are we running into good players with fully fledged teams who happen to have good Pokemon against mine? Like, Milotic is not so common to where I should build my team around it. You know what I mean? I shouldn't build my team around being Milotic. Oh well, I tried something new, it didn't work. We're probably going to do one more battle and then end up on a team that doesn't matter. And then we'll just make a better team next time. Oh, gosh. All right. We're getting experience and stuff, so that's kind of nice. That's what you get with the gimmicky teams, though. My gimmicky team also is a little bit too reliant on moves that miss, which, wow, my luck has been bad today. I don't think I have a move that has less than 85%. Actually, no, I have Sleep Powder. Sleep Powder hit the one time I used it. Another fucking King Gambit team. This is not a fully fledged team, though, I can tell. I mean, first of all, that's a Pikachu. Now, the question I need to ask is, does King Gambit even have Defiance? Because if it doesn't, I can do whatever I want here. Almost. Although I definitely need Mawile. Mawile is the key. I don't know that I need... I don't know that I need Tyranitar. I think Mawile should just be able to clean up everything. Let's do that. Alright. Last battle, let's see how it goes. Azumarill, King Gambit. So let's see, Defiance. Pressure, okay. Yeah, it's not a fully fledged team. Alright, I don't gotta worry about shit. Azumarill is probably going to... Does it even have Belly Drum? I'm not really worried about it. Fake out for Chip. 2 Flarelets should do the trick. Aqua Jet. You can't, you can't, okay. All right, fine. My God. I feel like I'm doing terrible against the teams that are actually good. But again, teams that are actually good all have King Gambit or Milotic on it, which is insane. Maybe Milotic is just an easy Pokemon to have early on. What if I just skill swap to make these things even weaker? I haven't used it yet. Why not? Surf. Okay. Insurance on Incineroar, that's interesting. Alright. Whatever comes in is gonna get intimidated because skill swap, baby. Let me subside skill swap. Oh, this happens before it comes in. Of course it does. Well, we get to do it again. That's the fun thing. Next turn we do it again. Gyarados, okay. Which Pokemon is faster? They have the same speed? Of course they do. I have 3 Pokemon that have the same speed. Pitar has the same speed too. We're gonna parting shot and hope we go second. We didn't go second. That's fine though. We do not have Armor Tail until we switch it back in. Hey, look, double Intimidate. Hey, I'm doing all the cool stuff that I did before. Hey, guess what happens if I switch back into it? Goddamn. Okay. 2 turns of Trick Room, so Speed Drop does not do me any harm right now. I'm going to switch into Incineroar here. If it gets taken out, then I can bring in Vivillon pretty easily. And then with you, I mean pretty easy. I could just take out a Azumarill, but I'm more worried about Gyarados because it's probably going to Earthquake. The Play Rough makes more sense than a Sucker Punch. I know I just intimidated it twice. I'm going to intimidate it the 3rd time, but like... Could also go for Surf. Alright, well. This is what I get for using Pokemon I like, I guess. We're ending on a win, technically. Okay, Gyarados is dead. Play Rough doesn't do anything. Garchomp. Last turn, Trick Room. Yep, which means there's only one thing left to do. Fake out. Play Rough, Garchomp. Then this is over. Yeah. Do we hit? Yep. Cool. See, when Mawile works, Mawile is so fun. I fucking love Mawile. This is such a cool Pokemon. Mawile is in a bit of a weird space, though. Garchomp is kind of a weird, like, whoever attacks first will win, you know, between these two. I didn't even need Vivillon. Iron Head is safer. Also, it does more damage because it's not resisted, but you know. I just wish some of these battles against these, you know, weaker teams were, like... I still wish these teams were, like, fully formed, you know? Because I would still be beating these players anyway, but I want them to have teams where I feel like they can actually compete. Alright, well, that was fun. What did we do? 4 and 5? Or 5 and 4? 5 ranked battles. 3 ranked battles without any of your team fading. Well, you know, that's just who I was playing against. Alright, so we've made very little progress. Oh god. That's fine, that's fine. We opened a bunch of stuff in the achievement menu. Fire types. We're playing that. Kindler. Flying types, Bird Keeper. We get a badge for that? Okay. I don't really know what these things are. I haven't really looked at them. Punk guy, punk girl. These are just like tags you can get. Pokemaniac. Fairy Tale Girl. Giddy Old Man. Why is that the fairy version of men? Giddy Old Men. Normal type of finish ticket. Oh, that's cool. I need more teammate tickets. That's the thing. Because I can't, like, recruit things long term without them. And then, what did I unlock up here? Ooh, extra drill icon. That's cool. I don't have the main things. So that's not going to work. Oh, okay. Teammate ticket. Just one. I feel like at this point, though, like, you're just not going to get teammates very often. And you're probably not going to want to keep a lot of what you're recruiting anyway, because most of what you recruit will suck or will be things that you already have. Alright, well, I got a lot more VP. That's kind of nice. Oops, don't want to battle anymore. Alright. Maybe this is not the best content, watching me go through and claim all these things. Whatever. I'm getting things to make my team better. Not this team, but just teams in general. Alright. So. This is what we did with this team. This is the other team I'm kind of working on, although I don't think I'm going to use this team. I think I'm going to switch it up completely. I have 2 Raichus. Huh. Well, whatever. A lot of Pokemon I want to use. There's another team that I'm looking into using that does not require a lot of the Pokemon that I have. This is the team that I was using before. Back in Season 1, this is definitely a Season 1 team. Anyway, we're going to do this again next week. I think this is just going to be the Thursday slot for now, is just Pokemon. Because I want to play. I like this game. I like getting better at this game. And people like Pokemon. So the next team is going to revolve around this guy here. Or girl. This is the first shiny Pokemon I ever caught. This happens to be meta now, so I'm going to use it. And I'm going to rework. I'm not going to run... Actually, I'll look at the rest of this team. I'm not going to run any of this. I don't think. There's a kind of popular meta team that I've been wanting to try that's been floating around that I want to kind of work with. So I'm going to try to build that team over the course of next week, and then we will play it. Oh, that's the non-shiny one. Cool. Anyway, we're going to kind of work on that next week. I don't know if we're going to do the same, like a different team each week. That would be fun to do, but I don't have a lot of resources for making teams, so I'm going to kind of find a team that I like and stick with it. Although this team is definitely kind of giving it fun. I can think of 1 or 2 other teams that I can use. That I really, really want to use, I should say. Really just kind of 2. So if I like one of those teams and want to keep using it, I probably will. Or maybe I'll just cycle something else into the slot. Doesn't really matter all that much. You know what, actually, let's end on this screen here. Where you can see my guy. Okay. We are going to wrap up the stream. Before we do that, though, whoops. I just want to remind you, whether you're watching now or in the future, if you have not done so already, please hit the buttons for me. You know the ones, the YouTube buttons, like button, subscribe button, bell as well, whether you're watching now or in the future. If you are watching in the future, please comment too, because I would like to hear from you. That's it for my streams this week. What we're going to do next week, we're going to run our full schedule now that I'm like full back. We're going to play this again, but it's going to be on Thursday instead of Friday, because that's my normal schedule. I only did this because I was gone the first half of the week. So we're running Monday through Thursday. Monday and Wednesday is going to be Cuphead. Tuesday is going to be Metal Gear Solid 3. And then this is going to be Thursday. Whew. All right. This is fun to try something different, though. I feel like I'm in a phase where I gotta start trying different things, you know? you don't want to stagnate too much, but you want to make sure that you are actually like having a plan together, so that you're choosing, you know, the games that you play and stuff based on very specific things. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say for today. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it a lot. I will talk to you guys next week. But until then, good night, sweet